Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's me on my own, really on my own, because there's nobody watching. So I'm gonna chill here for a bit until hopefully someone comes. Oh, somebody's here. Hello, it's me. I'm on my own. My wife has left me. All right, she hasn't left, but Nana's still recording, and I was umming and ahhing about whether or not I should actually bother to come on. But today is the day where Melv actually got more than 2 lines, so I thought we needed to come on. Well, I say we, I needed to come on and talk about it. So this is probably going to be a really, really, really quick episode because I'm like, hey, what's there to say? But first of all, first things first, it was also Auntie's birthday today, and Melv, you know, being the good little boy that he is, gave Auntie a shout out.
Happy birthday, Mum.
Hey.
Very quick and brief. But in return, Auntie online also gave Melvin a birthday message. Not that he's going to hear it until he gets out, but, you know, the sentiment.
Hello, Mr. Mello. Yes, your lovely mommy. Saying hi and wishing you all the best. Who says you can't do trials? Trials, trials, trials. We are rooting for you. I know you can do it. Don't be afraid of the spiders, even though you used to call me to kill the spiders in your house. Hello, I love you, miss you, come home soon. Come with good news. We love you. We love you.
Gotta love my auntie there. First of all, let me say hello to the people in the chat that are with us. Waving Cat Designs, hello. Saf, hello. I'll be honest with you, Waving Cat Designs. It may be quick because doing this solo, I'm a newbie at this, innit? I'm not a veteran like Nana, but I will try to hang on for as long as I can. And who knows, maybe she will even walk through the door. Saf, what's up? Yeah, my aunt. Listen, let me tell you about my auntie, man. My auntie is like, she's very special. She's very amazing. Yes, we love her. We love her very dearly. Yvonne, good evening. So, as I was saying, today's episode, we finally got to see Melv. And even still, I'm like, we could have seen a little bit more, but there were some key things that I want to point out in today's episode. We really started to see the beginnings of Moody Melv. And it's funny because now I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. Like, and I think that there are probably situations in the camp that have really been pissing him off. So the episode started and they showed that a rat had been in the camp through the night. And so I know that that's pissed him off. And really, is my Wi-Fi all right? Because over here it's doing something mad. So if you're in the chat and I'm cutting out or not, please let me know because I'm getting some flashing screens and stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, so as I was saying, at the beginning of the episode, they showed that a rat had been into the camp the night before. And obviously the washing up is being done by Jane and Talisa. And there were hints to the fact that really and truly Jane and Talisa aren't doing their job because number one, they're washing up in the camp, which means that there's food debris. And we all know that food debris attracts rats. And so like knowing that, I know that that's going to really pee him off. And I know that he's also, because I think, you know what the thing is as well, is especially when you're in spaces like that, there's always this secondary voice in your head where you don't want to be the angry black man. Even if you're really absolutely entitled to be the angry black man. And it's not even that you're entitled to be the angry black man. You're just angry. You're just angry because of things that aren't being done. And I really feel like that's kind of where he's at, because when he was speaking to Dean, it was like, okay, so this has been building up. And if we remember, Jane, when she was doing the wood with Dean, at one point she referred to it and said that she was doing it on her own. So we know full well Dean is a class A slacker. And if there's something, the thing about Melv, he's a diligent hard worker. He's going to work hard. And there's nothing worse than being a hard worker and seeing somebody else slack. And not only are they slacking, they are laughing about it as well. And so I think that's really been getting his goat. So you see, as the episode goes on, Melv is like firing friendly shots at Dean, you know, just them little one-liners like, come on, pull your finger out your ass, you know, I'm here, I'm grafting. And you notice how it's like Dean has a habit of doing the least but saying the most. So when people were going, and he was getting it from all sides. He was getting it from Danny, he was getting it from OT, he was getting it from the Reverend, he's getting it from Jane, and he still had the audacity to be like, I have really grafted. And I actually think that he probably believes that in his head. And so he was going on, and you could just see that Melv had enough. He had basically had enough, and he was like, I'm not having this anymore. And so he's been grafting, and everybody has seen him grafting, doing the water. And then the one little piece of water that Dean had to do, he's crying all of a sudden. And today in the episode, we probably got one of, and you lot tell me if I'm gassing because it's my brethren, but I feel like we got probably one of the most iconic lines in I'm a Celeb history, where he was like, your new name is Houdini because you keep disappearing. Now, I'm not even going to lie. Yeah. When he said it, first of all, I laughed. And then 0.5 of a second later, I realized the wordplay. And I was like, that's actually genius. And then it was that, and then dropping the line and then just bopping off. Like, let me just go do my thing. Let me just go do my thing. And that is what he done. That is what he done. Let me go to the chats for a bit. His mum is gorgeous. Yes. You froze briefly. Hopefully I'm back and I'm all right. Will Smith said, boss man, have you seen my video on Instagram? I'm gonna come to that because something happened to me today. It just glitched. Reboot your modem, boss man. The Virgo in me would have come out as we don't like mess and confusion. This is the thing, right? I've known Melv over 20 years. I've been going to his house, I don't know how many times, yeah. But even me, close friend in his yard, when I eat something, the way that I'm like clearing up after myself, because Melv can't take mess. Like his brain literally can't function around mess. So right now, yeah, he's probably done really well. This is probably why he's been so quiet. He's probably done really well to get to where he's at. Yeah, so the Houdini line was brilliant. They work on the same radio station. They do work on the same radio station, but we had Ricky on last week as well. And although they work on the same radio station, obviously they know each other, but they are not friends, so to speak. They are colleagues. They are work colleagues. They are acquaintances. They are not buddies. Yes, that it was classic TV. It was absolutely classic TV. And that's what I'm saying is like when he dropped that line, and it was funny because I sent a message to Yona as well. I was just like, oh, he's angry. Like there is so much more that he wanted to say, and he just could not say it because the anger was taking over. But it's that thing of like, as I said a second ago, of being angry, but then also having to check your anger. And it's actually like a really frustrating place because realistically, we should all just be given the right to be angry and be angry, actively show that we're angry so we can get it off of our chest and just move on. But I think a lot of the time for Black folk is when we're angry in spaces where we are around a lot of white people, and we know in this case there's a lot of white people watching, we're just super cautious of like, I don't want to get that tag. I don't want to get the tag of the angry black man. I don't want to get the tag of the angry black woman. But in doing so, you're just not expressing, and it's unfair on yourself. And I feel like that is what's happening to Melv. But I'm hoping that we've turned the corner. I'm hoping that now that he's started to unload a little bit, that he's going to feel a little bit more freer to unload on certain things and just calling people out. Because I also feel that Jane could be in the firing line, because ultimately I know that he's looking at her and he's seeing her responsible, and Talisa as well, for the rat situation. And I feel like if she gets in the firing line, she could get it as well. So there was that. The other thing that happened in this episode, I just wish that there was more of it, because I think also as a friend, trying to manage my words here, but as a friend, like, it's probably conversations we've had where, sometimes Melv can be really guarded about his feelings and whatnot have you. And so when they were having the conversation about relationships and dating, knowing what I know, I really wished that, maybe it would have been a perfect situation if it was like this him and the Rev one-on-one. I think the Rev has, got himself a reputation of being able to, it's almost like confessional. And I think it would have been really nice to just on a little bit of a deeper dive with Melv about the whole relationship and the dating situation, because, it quickly became like a flippant comment of just kind of taking a girl dating to golf and then go ape, and then it became like a funny thing. But I think that there was actually a real opportunity there for reflection, and he could have, we could have got some nice moments from Melv out of that one. But that said, all of that said, I am excited by today's episode and I'm hoping that I'm not eating my words in 24 hours time. But I'm excited by today's episode because I feel like it's really, hey, here she is. I feel like it's really taken a turn. And Melv, all right, hold on 1 second. Where you want to meet?
You go that
way. I'm coming that way. Say hello to the people then.
Hey, people.
So just to give you a heads up. So I told people like where I was doing this solo. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be on for. And if truth be told, I was getting ready to bounce. So
you've only been on for 11 minutes.
I've only been on for 11 minutes, yes. And 11 minutes solo was enough. I gave you your props. I said, listen, I'm not a pro like Nana. So I'm not sure how long I can give you guys, but I've done my thing. How are you?
Right.
You all right?
Yeah, I ran.
You ran?
Yeah, from Abbott, fast walking.
Yeah, there we go.
And you got the heating on.
Sorry,
it's
love.
My
Sorry,
fan
love.
over there.
Yeah, here we go. You're right there. Whew. All right. So, obviously...
look, see, Yvonne's saying you've done well.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. So, just to give Nana a heads up. Right. So, Nana's missed the episode. Yeah. Nana, you missed the first episode where Melvin got more than 2 lines. Like, Melvin actually got...
Listen, in our chat, people were talking, and I was like, I can't believe, like, Melvin's got more, and I haven't watched it.
Yeah. So I was just telling the guys, so the first kind of big thing that happened was where Melvin is on water duty.
Yeah.
Dean has been slacking.
Of course.
Yeah. And so we began, what we saw in today's episode was the beginnings of Moody Melv. So the episode started, and sorry for those of you that, obviously I've just kind of said this, but I'm going to just kind of fill Nana in quickly. The episode started where they showed in the nighttime a rat had entered camp. Oh. All right. And so then when they've gone into the morning, they've given the celebrities a message saying, you lot need to clean up properly.
Oh,
yeah, okay. Because if you don't,
you're going to get more rats.
Right. And so really what it was is also a shots fired at Jane and Talisa, because the other thing is that they've been washing up in the camp. So they've been using the water, boiling it and washing up in the camp. And everybody was saying like, really, see, they should be going down to the stream and washing in the stream. Because then you take all of the food out of the camp. And so I was saying, like, as I was kind of sitting here thinking about everything, I was like, right, so if the situation is like this, those are the types of things that will piss Melvin off. Yeah. So I was already explaining how when you're in his house, you better clean up after, you better clean up after yourself in that yard.
Listen, in Melvin's house, it's like if I eat and finish, immediately I take my bowl and I will wash it up. There's no messing about in his house. He's very neat. Very neat.
So the fact that, you're going to wake up and you're being told that rats are just chilling with you.
Oh,
I know that ain't the one. And so then you add to that, he's doing the water task. Dean is skirting. And obviously this is a thing for Dean, because if you remember, Jane, when she was doing her task, at one point referred to it and said she was doing it by herself.
Yeah.
Right? So we know Dean is a skirter. He's doing things on his own. So in the episode, we see Melvin just diligently working, like a good little boy. Like even OT said to him, like, do you want to go for a swim? And he was like, I can't. Like, this is a full-time job. Because by the time I've got this water and you sort of done this, I got to go back and get the next set of water. Right. So and And it is, you know, for as long as we've known Melv as well,
Okay.
he is a hard worker.
Yeah.
And you give him a job, he'll take it seriously. And so he's doing, so imagine doing that. And I've said this before in other streams of like that thing of, you know, when you get the class project and then you're paired with somebody that's just a shirker, and it's frustrating. Like, and so that is where we got to. But I was saying that, like, Melv today, I feel like, and again, guys, I'll read the chat in a sec, but tell me in the chat if I'm gassing too much. I feel like Melvin delivered the best line of I'm a celeb.
I'm serious.
Oh my days. So you see him getting like annoyed. Dean is slacking. So there's a little shots fired from everybody.
Yeah.
And even Dean, who does the least, was saying the most. He was trying to defend himself, like, I've done this and I've done that. Anyway, so they're doing this back and forth, and even the back and forth is annoying Melv, right? And so because as it's all happening, Melv is still working. So everyone's chatting, but Melv is still working.
He's still doing the water.
He's still doing the water. Yeah. And so then he just turns around to Dean and he goes, you know what, Dean? Your new name should be Houdini because you disappear. And so when he said it, I was like, haha, that was funny. And then 0.5 seconds later, I clocked the wordplay. Houdini. And I was like, that was actually really good. And it's funny, I went on X afterwards, and then even on Unpacked afterwards, they were just saying the same thing of like the sheer genius. Joel Dommett was like, that was a genius comedic line. And then he just said it and just walked off.
Yay.
Just walked off. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think, you know, hopefully he's given the producers the gold that they need in order to explore a Melv storyline. Okay. So running it back, Tulisa had her task.
Right.
And she only got 5 stars. And she was rubbish, to be fair.
Hang on, what did I say? How many stars did I say she was going to get? Did I give her 5?
I think you might have said 5.
I swear I gave her 5. I think I'm back. I'm back in. I said 5. I think
you did as well, innit? All right, respect to that.
Cool.
But she was rubbish. So
did she actually complete? Because from the thing that
their names,
she really left out Colleen and
she left out Colleen and Melv. And so essentially they would ask her a question, and the question always had essentially 12 answers. So you had to name 12 things.
Oh, God.
So it was like 12 countries in Europe, 12 items that you need for a Sunday roast, things like that.
It's kind of easy.
You would think so.
Well, she got 5. So
12 items at the periodic table, and Ant and Dec were doing the most. They were helping her a lot.
Really?
They were helping her a lot. Number 1, Tulisa screams like a man. Did they even clock that? Because there was some very deep. Like, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, it was mediocre. It was a mediocre performance. But in all fairness to Tulisa, I feel like she went back and you could see it actually pissed her off.
Like she was like,
and she was saying that her brain just froze, sort of thing. And so yeah.
She was gonna get 5.
So that happened. I have to get my notes, mate.
Yeah,
I have to get my notes. Get me notes. Go and read some of the chat while I'm doing that.
So Will Smith says she was rubbish because she never went to school. She screamed like a girl from Northwest London. Oi! I'm from Northwest London.
Yeah, but you've got a deep scream as well.
Melv talking about dating was interesting. Did he?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, no, this is so annoying. So we literally had the Melvin episode.
We had, but I think there's more. So as I was saying to these guys, so Melv spoke about dating. The Reverend asked him if he had ever been.
And he had a reverent chat.
It wasn't a reverent chat. So because for me, a reverent chat is one-on-one.
Yeah.
And they were in a group. And the Reverend asked him, have you been golf? He said no, but I've taken girls there on dates.
Yeah.
And so then Alan asked him, like, you know, are you kind of on a dating thing, on a relationship thing? And then Melv, well, he didn't say ting, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then Melv was like, I used to love dating, but I realized I don't love that anymore. I really want to be in a relationship. So he said it. He said like he really wants to be in a relationship. And so the thing that I was saying earlier is that I wish that the Rev had got him in a one-on-one, because the conversation then went really lighthearted, where he then also spoke about taking a girl to Go Ape. That was really rubbish because she was scared of heights. And he was like, well, I've paid for this, so I'm at least doing 10 minutes. And so it became a little bit jovial, and I just thought that was an opportunity for him to, you know what I mean? What was nice, because obviously it's Auntie's birthday today.
Yes.
And what was nice is he used his live moment to say hello, happy birthday. How do you bring the thing up again? He used the live moment to say happy birthday to his mum. So I played it to, oh no, you gone past it. So here it is again, just for Nana.
Happy birthday, Mum.
Hey.
And then also Auntie has actually been on socials.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Mello. Yes, your lovely mommy. Saying hi and wishing you all the best. Who says you can't do trials? Trials. We are all rooting for you. I know you can do it. Don't be afraid of the spiders, even though you used to call me to kill the spiders in your house. Hello, I love you, miss you, come home soon. Come with good news. We love you. We love you.
Oh, Auntie Asha.
But then also, I have the clip of what we were just talking about.
Do you know what? Someone told me years ago, right, that the love of your life is already in your phone book.
Do you play golf? Melv, do you play golf?
No. I've gone to driving ranges on dates and stuff, but I've never played golf.
So you've taken a girl out and you can't play?
Yes, fun date. You know, if someone says I want to do a fun date, they're quite fun. I've gone to Go Ape on a date. That's quite well. That didn't go well.
I'm scared to heights.
We got there and she was scared of heights, literally, and just watched me halfway because I paid for it. I was like, I'm gonna at least do 10 minutes.
What are you after, Melv? Do you like the whole dating scene, or do you just want him to settle?
I think I used to love dating.
Did you?
Now it changed my mind. Like, I love dating. I love going out and meeting different people.
Yeah.
And then I realised actually it's better to be in a relationship. Like 100 times better to have someone that you care about, that you connect with.
Do you think you've missed out on somebody that you should have?
There you go.
How did he answer that question?
It cut.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. So, which again, I'm not really mad about, because it felt like, let's save that for another day. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully it's that.
I wonder how he answered that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some more. So we will wait diligently to see what happens there. But the other thing that I wanted to point out in today's episode is Ant and Dec were so rude, like rude. So to Lisa. Now, obviously, a while ago, Talisa was in a video that she really wouldn't rather was made public. You know what I'm talking about?
What, the sloppy toppy?
I was trying to be delicate.
But sloppy toppy could be an ice cream.
Okay, so she was in a video eating ice cream called a sloppy toppy. Yeah. And so this task obviously was her on a big clock going round. And so Ant said, we told Talisa that for this task, she's going to be on an enormous clock. And then she said, oh, I haven't done an eating trial yet.
Right.
How do you not get that?
I don't get it.
How?
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm really going to have to break this down to you.
She said
enormous clock.
As in what? Okay.
I haven't done an eating trial. This is hard work, Nana.
Sorry, guys. I've been podding for like 3 hours. Sorry, I don't know.
But this, so you still don't get it, or
no.
What?
I literally don't get it. What's the punchline? I honestly do not understand.
Is there anybody?
Does anybody else get it?
Because I'm actually vexed right now. Like I'm actually vexed. Is anybody? Because I
clock without an yeah, I get that part, but
enormous clock without the L. I haven't done an eating task yet.
Okay.
Jesus. So you haven't ate the clock yet? No, you're being no.
Honestly, I don't get what the punchline is. What's the punchline? Maybe I need to watch it. Yeah. Oh shit! Oh, I get. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, this stream is over for me because that was a lot of hard work, a lot of unnecessary hard work.
Sorry.
I'm actually furious. I'm actually furious that I had to spell that out.
I get it now.
What the hell? Like, what the actual hell?
Sorry.
Dear. Anyway, so yeah, so Ant and Dec were very rude. That was like very naughty. That was very, very naughty. And I will be interested to see how or if Talisa's socials respond to that, and even when she gets out, if she will.
They're probably not going to feature it, but let's see.
Yeah. So that was, and then the thing is, they did it again. So the task for
Will Smith said a lot of hard work. That's what Talisa said.
Oh my dear. So the whole theme of just kind of being a bit rude and naughty continued.
Yeah.
So for tomorrow's trial, there are 3 people doing the trial.
Ooh.
It is Dean.
How did Dean get back again?
Yeah. Dean, Danny, and oh my gosh, my mind's gone blank.
Who was the third?
Oh, sorry, Alan. I just read my notes really. Dean, Danny, and Alan.
Oh. See, Melv, Danny, and Alan would have been great.
That would have been great. And so it's called like the 3-person something rank. And what does that rhyme with? That's naughty. Okay, well done. And so they made another innuendo like that. So they were really on one today. Like I just kind of wasn't really expecting, like, I don't think I really heard them do jokes that close to the line before, sort of thing. So that was an interesting one. So yeah, so Dean, Danny, and Alan. And it's interesting because again, you saw Dean, you saw Danny being a bit snippy with Dean in today's episode. We already know that Dean and Alan have had their thing.
Yeah.
But this trial, I don't really get it, but they said that it's a head-to-head. So they're competing against each other.
Oh.
Yeah. And the other campmates are allowed to come down and watch as well.
This trial happening.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So yes, that is all happening tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, it's a shame that Melv ain't
It's gonna be good, but realistically, again, we know that. What is he? I was gonna say we know that Dean's gonna lose, but we also haven't seen Alan in a. He's actually more experienced in doing trials than Alan.
But also, Dean in a competition, I don't know. I feel like
he'll bring it out, innit?
He may do something.
He'll bring it out.
Yeah. So let's see. That actually could be
snake that he is.
That could be very interesting.
What's the people them saying?
You'd need to go up.
Okay. Do. What the Oh, we've missed a lot. Sorry, guys. So I think so Waving Cat Design says Melv talking about dating was interesting. It was. We hopefully will get more. Yes, he took a girl to go ape and was scared of heights. GK Barry always. That was. I forgot about that. I absolutely foresee if at the very least when she gets out, he will be on her podcast at the very least.
Okay, fair.
But I see them doing something together because it's a very interesting dynamic. Just you've got the old gay priest and you've got the young lesbian podcaster, but they just mesh and get on really well. Yeah. And you can see that the Rev is really, really fond of her. And they were having another one of their little chats today.
They could do like a little. A little show that could be something.
Absolutely, yeah. Like at one point in the conversation, and it's just that kind of the way that they can go from a kind of deep conversation to really absurd. So out of nowhere, he's like, "I now know that the Reverend has concave nipples." It's information that I never really ever needed to know. But yeah, but it's just that kind of random, you know, and I think that sort of thing will probably really go down with GK's audience as well, sort of thing. And you know, you just got this guy. Like the other thing, she asked him, like, have you ever been in a fight? And he was like, I once got knocked out by a tramp because my dog stole his food. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just things like that. It's so random, innit? It's so random. But yeah, so I definitely see something to go on there for them in the future. Like they secured that.
That could work.
Yeah.
I actually like her pod. It's actually all right.
I've watched a bit of an episode where she had her mum and her dad on.
Yeah.
And that was relatively funny. But yeah, I like GK. I like her.
Did she get a little bit of play? Did we see her a bit? Because she's been
not
a little
really.
bit quiet.
Not really. She was about, but not really.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this, you know,
Colleen as well, because
Colleen was quiet. Colleen was quiet. This episode really, I would say, Talisa, Melvin, GK, the Rev. But I think for most people watching, I mean, I'll check X later, but I feel like probably Melvin and the Rev might be the people that they're talking about most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that will lead to him being in a trial.
I think so.
So maybe
I think
tomorrow's.
I think I'd be really surprised if we got to the end of this week and he hasn't done a trial. Okay. I do think it's coming. I did think it was going to be today, but I thought no. But I think even just having him do the happy birthday, mum, having that beef in the camp, he'd be at the forefront of people's minds.
Okay, so tomorrow vote. It
could be him. That's what I feel. So yeah.
All right. I can't believe it. Now I've managed to get back onto the voting thing with my phones, and we ran over. So yeah,
I still. We're nearly 2 weeks in. Still can't get my phone to register for
it. Didn't happen today when I was saying try now.
Still didn't happen. I don't know if anyone's else having that thing, but like, yeah, racism. Like they just don't want me to.
That's so random.
Yeah, but anyway.
Okay.
What else we got?
That's all of them.
Oh yeah, that's all of them. That's all of them. So yeah, that's a roundup. We can watch it again.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna go inside and watch now because I'm still all podding. Yeah.
Thank you guys for rocking with me solo at the beginning. Really appreciate it.
Oh, how did it feel?
Do you know what? It's like,
is this your first solo live? Isn't it?
Absolutely. Because you're just kind of in your head, innit?
Yeah.
Like you're in your head because you don't want to stop, and then you've got nowhere. Like when you stop talking, there's no one there to start talking.
Right.
And so you're worried about if I stop talking.
Like what's the
and then that, do you know what I mean? So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for rocking with me. I appreciate that.
Bless you guys, man. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We've got a 10 out of 10.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Brilliant.
I think your aunties should become your aunties and uncle could never. Think about it. Just think about it.
To be fair, like Says today on the pod, he was like, I am totally an uncle as well. And he was in school and everything the same time as me and Sade. Yeah, it was fun. We had a really good episode. When
will that be out?
As soon as I edit it. So hopefully tomorrow or Friday.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Yeah, it's a really good episode.
Says can't be an uncle before me, you know.
Okay, speak to the girls, man.
Why are you saying it like you ain't got no say in it?
Can you remember 12 things we mentioned in the chat?
Do you know? Oh, I like what you did there, waving cat designs. Go, Nana. Go, Nana.
The uncle special. For real, do an uncle special like Loose Women. That's a good idea.
Yes.
Yes, are you going to be at Market House on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
What, have you changed your mind? You said just coming.
No, I'm coming.
Have you got something there?
No, I'm coming.
Okay. Are you not?
I forgot you could see me there.
Yeah, so you're not coming. You said you was.
I'm coming.
Okay. Yes, we actually need you to do some filming though.
I'm not coming.
We do need you.
I'm not coming to work.
No, just like ambient stuff.
So you want me to work?
No, like with my phone, like not with you don't have to bring your camera or anything like that.
Okay.
So yes, he will be in the house. Because
Mm-hmm.
I did think he was going to be there in the September one, and you didn't come.
Are you trying to throw shade?
No, I just think I mentioned it on stage, like you was going to be there.
It feels like you're trying to throw shade.
I'm not even.
Okay, cool.
So yes, we will.
Mhm.
We will be there.
Yeah, Sunday. I'll be there on Sunday. So we'll see you there. We will see you there.
That's cool. Yeah, it was a good episode, man.
Cool.
Went on for ages though. But
We
thank
good?
you so much, guys, and we will be back
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow.
Flip. I'm out though, but I will.
Where are you going?
We've got a TikTok thing, but I will be back home in time.
Are you going to be able to watch the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Okay. Sadly, I have to work this weekend. Oh, waving cat designs. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Next one, definitely come and see us. But thank you so much, guys.
Or at least buy tickets to see Nana and Sade at
yes.
Kempire.
Yes, our Kempire opening act. It's actually exciting. To be an opening act, that's like amazing.
Yeah, very good. Well done.
Yes, let's see.
Cool.
All right, cool. See you tomorrow, guys.
Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Straight after the show. Bye.